Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to S. Dawn Premiere. This is a space for inspiration, motivation, and accountability because we all need that, especially the ladies who I believe are all on their individual journeys to discovering, embracing, and living out their Goddess Allure, beauty, and charm. It is my sincere desire to encourage and to help women to be powerful on purpose and to achieve their goals in peace, joy, and calm flow. No more this hustle and bustle and struggling and striving, but to kind of flow through life with a little bit more ease and less stress. So be sure to like this video first and foremost. Be sure to like S. Dawn Premiere on Facebook, subscribe to S. Dawn Premiere here on YouTube, and pretty please follow S. Dawn Premiere on Instagram. It's go time, baby. So today's topic is a little bit interesting. I have been thinking about it and I've been writing about it for like 3 days, right? Because I just kept having different thoughts about it and just things kept coming, and I'm pretty sure after I do this video that I'll have even more thoughts. So I am definitely going to share, looking forward to it. So make sure you tune in, get your notepads, get your pens and pencils ready, because I'm going to share a little bit of what's on my mind when I think about the struggle. The struggle, y'all. We always hear that. We always hear people say things like, man, the struggle is real, man. The struggle is real. Well, I want to offer today that the struggle is not real. Think about it like this. The struggle is not real. The struggle is in your mind, okay? The struggle is what you choose. The struggle is what you create. The struggle is how you live. See, some of us, some of you, and this is not across the board, but many women, many ladies. And before I really dig deep into it, let me say this. I am speaking to women who are of sound mind, okay? What I mean by sound mind is you are not currently being treated for any mental disorders or anything like that. You are of sound mind. You are rational. You are mentally and emotionally stable, and you can discern what is happening around you in a productive way. Okay, so that's the audience I'm speaking to, because I don't want to step on any toes or be insensitive to people who are really having an issue with wrapping their minds around what is happening in their world. I understand that there are many people who are dealing with issues and challenges in that way, but I'm talking to you out there who basically know better. You know exactly what's going on, and you know better. And I offer to you that the struggle is not real, okay? You choose to keep struggling, and it's all you think about. And for some reason, you cannot stop, okay? You don't want to stop struggling. It's like you want to be a damsel in distress indefinitely. You want to be the pity party princess. But the problem with that is, unfortunately, as we age, by the time you get to about 30, really, I would say the age of 25, by the time you get to the age of 25 and likely by the time you're 30, and it's real when you're 40. By the time you get older, most adults, they're too busy adulting to entertain your constant complaining or whining or your waterworks, as in all of those tears all the time. The older you get, the more you're going to realize that most people are so involved with improving their own lives that they don't have time to coddle you. They don't. They don't have time to coddle you. So the struggle that you like to create around yourself, for as much help as you want from the people around you, the more you do it, the more you're likely going to push them away, and make them feel like, dang, she come with a lot of baggage, and it's heavy all the time. All the time, it's always something. And I just want to ask you, how do you expect to make moves and live your life in calm flow when you define your experiences as the struggle? The struggle is not real. Think about it like this. Is that situation, that man, that friendship, that relationship, that job, or that environment helping you to vibrate higher? Do you flow in these experiences, in these spaces and places with ease? If the answer is no, and you choose to endure up the rough side of the mountain, then you are the creator of your struggle. And it is all by your design. Look, y'all, motivation in the mug. Let's get it. Many of us, ladies, especially in my community, we're taught to struggle. We're groomed to embrace it and live in it. And we learn the fine art of dressing up and functioning like we are normal inside of the most toxic situations. We dress up and we force ourselves to function inside of the most toxic circumstances and experiences. And it's because it's all we know. And you know, old habits, they do die hard, okay? But what happens is it's kind of like Stockholm syndrome. We fall in love with the struggle. And it becomes who we are, so much so that not struggling feels uncomfortable. So good things, good people, amazing opportunities, okay? Amazing experiences, right? Beautiful things will come our way, right? They'll come your way and into your life, and you'll find ways to ruin it. Okay, you'll ruin it with your pessimistic and your cynical, glass half empty view of the world and people based on the struggle story that you create for yourself every day. Perhaps your New Year's resolution needs to be, I no longer embrace the struggle. I am getting off the struggle bus. Deuces. I don't have a struggle story to tell now, unless it is in a space designed to help others. I'm no longer telling and reliving struggle stories so I can be the pity party princess and the indefinite damsel in distress. Help me. Okay? I don't mean no harm. All right? But I just want you to think about it. Think about it. We got to get off the struggle bus. We do. You got to start telling yourself, I won't burden my family. I will not drain my friends and stress my romantic partner or sabotage my professional and social relationships around the clock with my woe is me mantra. No more woe is me. No more I am going to be forever the damsel in distress and I'm going to be the princess of the pity party. No more. Cut it out. The struggle is not real. It is only true and alive as you speak it and live it. The struggle likely seems real because you don't like the solutions. Think about it. The solution might look something like this. OMG. I have to look in the mirror and own my mess. I have to take responsibility for my own actions. I have to admit my faults and shortcomings to myself and learn how to gracefully take the L's, sis. Take the losses that I'm responsible for. I have to do all that. I gotta look in the mirror and I gotta own every part of my life in every role that I play in it. I have to do that. Another solution could be something like, OMG, I have to go to therapy. I have to go to therapy. I have to get a handle on and get rid of all the baggage that's weighing me down. I have to get help, but it's not my fault. No, sis. Like my sister says, sis. No, sis. No, it's you. It's you. I know it can sound a little bit harsh, and I don't mean to blame and I'm not trying to shame. I just want you to see what limits you from freeing yourself from this struggle that you create. It's you, because you don't like the solutions. You don't like the solutions to your struggle. Your solution might be, OMG, I might have to break up with my boyfriend. Or worse, I might have to become a divorcee. I'll look like a failure and I have to start all over. My kids might suffer. Well, sure. If that is how you define throwing that whole experience in the trash. Only so you can regroup, get to know yourself better, fall deeply in love with yourself, and start with a clean slate, more experienced and wiser. Struggle is not real. It's all up here. Another solution might be, OMG, I might have to give up those friends. I might lose friends. How will I ever make new friends? Like Nike, just do it. Just do it. But if you choose to make being a friend and attracting friends difficult, then that is exactly what it will be for you. Again, a struggle that you create. Another solution that you probably don't like is, OMG, I might have to explore a new job or actually let go of the fear of shifting my career choice. But I'm comfortable where I am. This is all I know. What if I'm not successful in another career or at a new job? Well, fine. You won't be, since that is what you choose to believe. Stay at that job where you're maxed out and exhausted. You drag your feet enough, and the universe will force you to move. And then, check this out. And then you will struggle. Since you didn't plan for your departure, since you didn't believe in yourself, and since you didn't prepare your mind for new beginnings. Okay? Think about it. Think about it. The struggle is not real. I'm telling you, it's in your mind. It's in the way you think. It's in the way you move. It's in the way you act. It's in the things that you say. The struggle is in you. All right? And I know it sounds like a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is, for lack of better words. I know people hate to hear that. It is what it is. Well, it is what it is. The struggle is in you. Okay? It doesn't have to be, though. It doesn't have to be. Life, love, work, and play can be easy if you want it to be, and if you choose to make it that way. Yes, there's a high level of focus, a high level of commitment, diligence, execution, and consistency to maintain an easier life. All right? You're going to have to do a little bit of work, but it won't feel like the struggle. Okay? It will be more of a feeling like you are vibrating higher and operating in calm flow, even when things feel a little bit shaky or wavy. You'll find yourself flowing with the current instead of fighting against it. Think about that, okay? It's like trying to fit those square pegs into round holes, like I talked about in the last video I made, or one of the last videos I made. All right? Just, kind of, think about it. What else did I write? I wrote something else down. You're able to stay the course because you're no longer fighting against the current. You're not trying to fit square pegs into round holes, and you're not exhausting yourself. Your chest won't be tight. Life won't be a headache. You won't live in fear, and you won't be on the defensive all the time with all of these walls up, because you're going to exit survival mode. Once you decide that the struggle is not real. Okay? But this is a choice. All right? You cannot rest, okay? And it's going to be difficult to decompress if you believe that you're always struggling. All right? It takes a little bit of work, but you have to train your brain. You have to train your heart the same way that you train your body. Okay? Your mental, your emotional, and your physical being is all connected. All right? So just because you're in the gym getting it in, if your mind is not right, if you have not worked on your mental, And if you have not focused on stabilizing your emotions, you just look good. I think I talked about this in another video. I have to go back through and start tagging my videos when I start making new ones. But I think I talked about this before. You just look good, sis. But as soon as you open your mouth, everybody's going to know something is off up here and you are damaged in here. So work on becoming the total package so you can get off the struggle bus. Okay? Here's the thing. When you define things in your life as a struggle, so it is. All right? So I encourage you in every area, whatever that thing is, whatever that issue, whatever that circumstance is, that person, place, or thing that you like to define as a struggle, I encourage you to figure out a solution to that challenge. It's not a struggle. It's a challenge. And there is a solution. You might not like the solution, but perhaps you need to get very familiar with it and go with the flow. Because the more you pushing at it, you fighting against it, the more struggle you are creating for yourself. Nobody has time for that. Okay? So think about it. The struggle is not real. The struggle is in your mind. The struggle is what you say. The struggle is how you move, how you think. The struggle is how you define your experiences in life. The struggle is not real unless you make it real. All right? So, be sure to like this video. Make sure you like S. Dawn Premier on Facebook and be sure to follow S. Dawn Premier here on YouTube. And make sure you subscribe to S. Dawn Premier here on YouTube. And make sure you follow S. Dawn Premier on Instagram. It's go time, baby.